Ding dong. Let's see here. Let's go over to the Alpha Trading Discord. See all these beautiful people. And look, of course, Yasha's over here waiting.
Hello, hello.
But of course. Well, hello. Well, let's take a peeky poo here. Yep, I said peeky poo. Oh, there's that beautiful 4-hour chart. Look at this thing. You gotta love the Alpha Trading indicators. So we're hammering up against this reverse Fisher. After the little, right? The little leverage wrecker here. A lot of volatility in Bitcoin. Yeah, cleared out both sides. Liquidated longs, liquidated shorts. When will they ever learn? Ranted yesterday, not going to rant again today. You want to use leverage and gamble and lose money, knock yourself out. Me, preferably, I'll go to the casino, get free drinks, have a good time.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Fun Friday.
Not going to sit here and give money to the HFT algos when they're liquidating everybody.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah, big time. No, I see on the 4-hour volatility has fallen off a cliff on the low length. Literally, about 70 points. Interesting.
Intersect them meet the RMLR on the daily TF of Biddy.
Daily TF on old Bitcoin. Oh yes, it's got to be the low or the 7 length. Yep. So we're having a little intersection to the downside. Good thing is we are above, but we are above the 30 power mean and the RMLR. What's the future look like? Oh yeah, I got to get this on index. Hold on. I was going to say futures flat. Futures looking flat. No, it's not. Silly.
Sometimes when that happens, I just pop it onto like 24 hour or daily or whatever. Just shift back and forth between the It's the 24-hour and the daily, whatever. They're
There we go. There we go. Very interesting. Indeed.
It's too much computation for trading view to handle sometimes.
Sometimes it can be. That is for sure. It's actually a decent looking setup here. Let me let's see. Where's that 30 at? Above, huh? Turning up. Ooh, I like the 30. Like the future projection. Let's see. So, what are we going to do here? Are we going to find support on the 30 log MA? Right? We we literally closed yesterday's daily candle above the 7 length RMLR. So we're going to have to be patient with this. We're going to have to be patient. We're going to come down into the little valley here. 28.5. Interesting. Or we're going to shoot up to the 30 log MA up here next few days. You can see. Look at the future projection. Right, it's up here about 32, 33K. Making a lot of sense in my opinion. I'm not saying it's going to happen immediately, especially today, considering we got the 99.7 Laplace distribution range up here. Second standard deviation level around the 7 log MA. Or, Jesus, the 7 length RMLR. Yeah, I was up late last night. I was watching the NFL draft. And my Colts, wow. We got a kid coming in that is just... I mean... So here was my wish list. I'm sure everybody will find this amusing. My wish list to Santa Claus for a quarterback was, can I get a quarterback that's 6'4", built like a brick shithouse and runs a 4.40 and's got a 40-inch vertical? That's who I want. And we drafted him. What a stud, man. This kid's amazing. What an athlete. 6'4", and he weighs 245 pounds and he's running a 4.40. Do you imagine some big guy and you're like, oh shit, I'm going to run from this dude. He'll never catch me. And he just, all you hear is footsteps coming at you, chasing you down. All right. That's enough of that. Yeah, it was up. I was up late. Let's see here. What's this look like on the 4-hour? Pop this down on the 4-hour real quick. Ooh. Okay. That new 4-hour candle opened up above the 7 as well. Well, I'll tell you what, man. This is let's let this power mean populate here. There it is below, huh? Interesting. It's at down around 28. I've been kind of thinking this. Let's see. Let me go over here real quick. Let's pop on this 4 hour one more time. Yeah, there's no div. This is a clean chart. Actually, take that back. I mean, there's some hidden bull. There's some hidden bull setting up. You can see the returns oscillator turning up. It's positively correlated. I don't like all the fissures being down, to be honest. And you can see it ran a wick right to the reverse fissure up here. Having trouble getting by it. Yeah. Now, and I'm going to give you a little hint. You're not gonna. Not yet. Why? We need the power mean band, at least several of these power means. The log MAs, wave trend, we need all that to cross this fissure up. Right now, this is just a barrier on the top side. Powerful barrier indeed. I mean, I'll show you I can show you on multiple time frames how this reverse fissure is a very powerful indicator. Let me see here.
Yeah, it sure is, man.
Very powerful.
Seriously, reverse wave trend and reverse fissure together with that power mean band is just, I mean, that thing is a sweet gift to traders.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, you can see right here. I mean, even on the 12 hour, you're outside the power mean band. You come back right on this candle, test up the reverse wave trend. Then you literally dump below the fissure, right? Dump below, even rejected from the fissure, kept sending wicks up, finally busted up through, got above the wave trend. There's the 12 hour candle where they cleared everybody out. All you over leveraged traders out there that are probably still crying, or I guarantee you're probably right back in a trade over leveraged. So yeah, it's all good. Your liquidity for the people that win their trades. Let's see. I mean, look at this power mean band. Man, this data set is just sitting on top of the power mean band. Where is this wave trend at? 28.5, or is that 28.5 number again? There's actually some bear div on the 12 hour. You see here. 3 of the 4 fissures are still up though. And there is, you know what? Yeah, this is the hidden we were talking about yesterday. You can see on the daily. I mean, what a powerful move. I mean, there was the daily, right? There was where they cleared out the longs and the shorts. Top side of the power mean band, all the way down to the bottom side of the power mean band. Powerful. Now trying to find support on this 33, on the 33 power mean. My God, man, this coffee giving me hiccups. All right. So now
Wrong, I guess. Huh?
Yeah. Let's see here. See what's setting up. Yeah, the hidden. So this hidden bear is setting up. You're at the top of power mean band. One more here. On here. Oh yeah. There's the wicks to the top side on the 2-day. Right to the top side of the power mean band. Of course. Let me let this dog in. Come on, girl. Get up in here. Did you get wet? Where's your crazy brother? Okay. Where is your crazy brother? Hi. Yeah, good girl. All right. So yeah, it doesn't matter what time frame, right? You're going to see a different power mean band, wave trend fissure, log MAs on every time frame. You'll see them hit. Let's see here. Interesting on the 3-day. Interesting on the 3-day indeed. I do like this 3-day. I'm liking all these macro time frames. She'll look pretty good. Good looking 5-day candle. You're just, yeah, but we know. I'm telling you right now, when is this bull run really going to kick off? Like some of these time frames, we need to get these log MAs, power mean band above this reverse fissure, right? And this is on a 5-day, right? We've been below it since the dump from the all-time high. Let's not get this twisted, right? Let's see here, yeah, not looking good, right? Not looking good. This is looking all right though. Let's see. Any div setting up on these micro time frames? We do. There's a lot. There's definitely div building. When I talk about that, I'm talking about bear div. Bear div. And all these time frames, all the weekly fissures are down. Boy, I'll tell you what, they're looking like they're trying to turn up. And the Bitcoin bulls right now, they have been in charge. They're still in charge. Right? There was some profit taken. There was definitely some profit taken last week. Good on the profit takers. That's what you're supposed to do. Let me see what's gold doing. Interesting. I'm gonna jump on. I looked at the 4 to 12 daily, 2-day, 3-day, weekly. Let's jump down on the 90-minute now. Does power mean band populate? Randomly walking within the distribution. This 90-minute candle is looking pretty naughty. Pretty naughty. All right. Take a peek. Finding support on the 33 power mean right now. Yeah. Let me see here. This returns oscillator stuck up under on the 90-minute here. It's stuck up under the zero mean. There's definitely bear div, right? Definitely bear div. We're talking about from back here, the high right here, right? These are all higher highs, all lower highs, below the zero mean. Fissures are out of whack a bit. Random walk, yeah. I'm telling you, I'm sure that clear out 2 days ago scared a lot of traders. Not only did it take a lot of their money, yeah, man, it's got them on edge a bit. We building here. Pretty clean chart. 33. Actually, 33 setting up some hidden bear div. Let's see what happens. I mean, we got a nice positive correlation here. Looks like on the 33 minute where we got 49 seconds. Got below. Let's see what happens. Is this return oscillator going to cross the zero mean on this close? Probably. Oh, barely hanging on this reverse fissure. Barely hanging on to the reverse fissure. The last time, yeah, there's the clear out back here on the 33. Right? Didn't close a candle below the reverse fissure on that dump. But obviously, right, you're outside the power mean band. There was do not stop it, go, do not collect $200. I mean, this 33-minute candle, the majority of the dump ran through the 33 power mean, reverse wave trend. The 33 log MA, Fisher caught it. And then, right, the pump back up to the top, right to the power mean band, top side of it. Right, let's reel it back in. And it did not cross down. Look at this tricky little devil, boy. It's just barely resting on. Built correlation, right? It built correlation positive. And we are talking about, yep, definitely. Hidden bear divergence. Quite a few stabs, too, to be honest. Going all the way back, right through in here. All right, we've got a higher high here. These are all lower highs, all higher lows. Or all lower highs, sorry. Higher highs here, lower highs here. All right. Where's Bitcoin at here? Bottom side of the 68.3. Move this up a little bit. Yeah, it's the top of the new weekly. Wouldn't be shocked at all. Would have got a 1 SD down here at about 29K. Top side of the weekly range. Yeah, this looks ripe for a little test. Especially, I mean, you close some 15-minute candles over here below the center of the daily range, right? That's what we're dealing with right now. Here's the daily. Here's the top of the weekly. 1 SD right here. And you're hanging out at the bottom of the 68.3 Laplace on the daily. Dollar's spilling out right now. Where to? I mean, it got above. This is a recurring theme for the dollar. It gets up above its weekly range, right? First resistance level, spills right back to the bottom of it. Sells off. And then you're going to see probably, not as much. I mean, earlier I saw oil and gold pumping a little bit when the dollar was popping. You can see gold. Gold's back up to the bottom of its weekly. But I've already talked about gold. We'll go through the charts. That thing's going to be dipping. See, when I'm looking at gold and BTC, I'm seeing some pullbacks. This dollar has to cooperate, though, right? This dollar finds some strength above the weekly, which it just can't. So, incredible. I'm going to pop off on a couple Forex pairs today, too. See what's happening there. All right. We're getting close. What time is it? 9:14. What's SPY doing pre-market? 411.5. Now, let's go back to yesterday. Let's go back to yesterday, right? These markets just flew. The minis started flying big time. Look at the runs these things had, right? They really popped. They really popped. Where's P-Funk? I'm sure he was dancing. Let's see here. Yep, there's the S&P minis. Nice run right at the end of the day, right? Boogie time. Kind of surprised. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if pre-market this thing pulls right back up here. But look, you're dealing with this tight weekly range. Where did SPY run to yesterday? Right to the weekly. Expand this a little bit. There it is right there. Look at 1 wick, 2 wick, 3 wicks, right to the center of the weekly range. And that was the second standard deviation normal distribution. So going into the end of the day here, right? There was only a 4.6% chance the daily candle on SPY was going to close above this range, right? Probabilities, again, played out. If you were in this trade coming into the end of the day, did you take your profit? Did you know where this distribution level was? Did you know the data set was throwing wicks up into the second standard deviation and the center of the weekly volatility range? Who knew that? Alpha traders knew it. The people using the VEPS knew it. It's a no-brainer to take profit there. No-brainer. And this is a move this was a sustained move. I had a lot going on yesterday. I didn't trade at all, but yeah, man. If you were in this trade, good on you. Good on you. If you woke up, you got up one of these 411 calls, 410, man, you were looking good. By the end of the day, that was some nice profit, I would imagine. Got here. Boy, it's trying to hang on. Dixie, that is, trying to hang on to the bottom of this weekly. This today, and here's the daily. You can see when the Dixie took off, right? It was throwing wicks into the bottom side of the daily range. Then it pops. Didn't even get a reject. I mean, look at the 3 little wicks. Just like the 3 little pigs. Look, boom, boom, boom. What else was right there? That skinny white line right there. 95.4 Laplace distribution range of the top side on that 4-hour candle. And it was right at the bottom of the weekly range. Get some rejections, right? Finally made its way up, but rejected off of that first resistance level from that weekly range. So this is this data set. This is going to be interesting. Are we going to come down here? We're going to come down and test the 95.4 Laplace to the downside. Is that what we're working with here? Hold on. No. Sorry, this is top side of the 68.3. Top side of the 68.3. When you got up to this first resistance level on the weekly, there was the 2 SD and the 95.4 Laplace, so the top side. Yeah, let me pull this up. Yep, there's a Laplace distribution range. And you had the daily range right at the top side of it. This is what I kind of look for. You know, where's the daily range? Top side, bottom side? Yeah, you can see it used it for support, then ripped right to the first SD. Almost made it up there, like I said, to the 2 SD, 95.4 Laplace to the top side. I'm sure people get tired of hearing those words, but there's a reason why I say them all the time. Trying to bed this in people's consciousness. You wake up in the middle of the night just going, Laplace distribution.
No, we don't. Yeah, the only people that get tired of hearing us say Laplace or distribution or normal distribution or degens who want to use their EMAs and silly things like that. Monkey math.
Yeah, pretty much, man. The old monkey math. Let me go in the chat here.
Click that rocket icon on Trading View.
Click the rocket icon on Trading View. Yeah, and we didn't get a lot of views on yesterday's stream, which is a riot because it was rant day, right? Yeah, I even put it in the title. Hey, maybe it turns some people off. Oh, how dare him! How dare him say that about us? Exactly. You're going to tell you what, anytime that ever happens and I see all these liquidations, you're going to hear me talking about the recklessness of these traders using leverage. You just got to think about what you're doing. Stop it. You don't need leverage in volatile markets. God, this is such a misconception and being pushed by a lot of YouTubers. Boy, I hope one day they all pay the price. I really do. It's going to be a happy day for me because it's just gonna validate what we do. right? It's just going to validate what we do every day, trying to help people. But you know how people are, right? People really don't want help. They want to be told, oh, yeah, you're doing a great job. Yeah. Oh, you just had a loss. It's okay. Hey, did you write about it in your journal? Did you write in your journal? Well, hey guys, I was feeling good in the morning. Yeah, feeling really good. I was in this long, didn't take my profit, and boy, I got liquidated because I was over leveraged. But those are mistakes traders are going to make. I need to learn. I need to learn how to use leverage properly. And it's like, no, you don't need to use leverage at all. You definitely don't need to be writing in a journal about your trading. That's the most ridiculous thing. From day one, when I heard people talking about all this trading psychology, psychobabble. That's all it is, man. It's people trying to make money. They try to get an angle in on these traders. They already know they're degens. Oh, hey, maybe if we get them to believe they're just psychos, they need to start using this trading psychology approach, journaling, and all this other madness. It's total crap. Total crap. Just don't be emotionally attached to your trades. That's the only psychology you need. The rest is, this should be fun. If you're not having fun trading, go do something else. Because when you're not, what's that?
Emotionally attached to taking profits.
Yes, exactly. 100%.
I have a question.
What's your question?
Hey, I was looking at SPY on the macro level, looking at weekly, and it just seems to me like today being a last day of the month, basically, and just looking over the macro level, it seems like a pretty critical day today in terms of weekly and monthly support for any type of long move, trend.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just a point of reference. Just want kind of a confirmation, like working down from a macro down to the current day.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, even on the 5-day up here, right? I mean, this looks good. This is what you want to see. You're up. The data set, is up above the power mean band. Reverse wave trend. It's not running too far away. As these 5-day candles populate, I mean, this band has it totally flipped bullish? You just got what? 1, 2, 3, 4. You got about 4 or 5 of these power means, right, to turn up bullish. You can see the 33 power mean is still on the bottom of the power mean band. This will, as these flip up, you can see it's getting ready to do it. We've got these the 9 length and the 33 length log MA attempting right now, maybe on the close, to cross up the reverse wave trend. You got the Fisher up here at 442. I mean, to be honest, I see this thing running in this range right here. I really do. Now, on the open Monday, we're going to get a new weekly range. We're going to get a new monthly range. That's the most important thing to do. Let me put this on a 4-hour real quick. Let's see here. Let me throw up vertical. Speaking of verticals, Colts' new quarterback has a 40-inch vertical, and he's 6'4" and weighs 250 pounds. Hell of an athlete. As a season ticket holder, you could probably see my excitement. It's been a long, if whoever follows football, it's been a long time. When we used to go to the stadium, every day was like something electrifying could happen today, right? It hadn't been like that. I mean, we've had a rough go at it since Andrew Luck cucked us and retired. Set us back, what, football? 8 years? He set us back like 8 years or something. Jesus, maybe not that 6. Incredible, though. We're back. Anyway, back to figuring out where this new monthly range is going to be. I'm a little excited about football. Let's see. Let's get Tuesday the 4th. No, I want there it is. Boop. All right. So here's 4-hour candles, right, that have created this monthly, that are going to create this monthly range. Man, that dump out right there, all that volatility. This is interesting. Let's see here. This is a jumbled mess. I'm not going to lie. This is a tough one right here. I mean, thank God for this late volatility and these last 2 4-hour candles here that popped it back almost to the top. I wouldn't be a bit surprised 413, son. I mean, don't be shocked, man, if this thing's at the top of the power mean band by the close of the day. It just looks like it wants to push. Just looking at the data set, looking at what these 2 4-hour candles have done, where it's at, you're above the 33, the log MAs, you're breaching up into the top side here. And when you start to get to this range, it really wants to, it's just like a vacuum, wants to suck it right to the top side. So if that does happen, I mean, I'm telling you right now, we're going to get a top of a monthly range, probably around 412, something crazy like that. It's going to be pretty high. We're literally, and so what's happening right now, right? What is going on with the data set? The bulls are running this thing. They know where this monthly range is going to be. And I'm telling you right now, they want to close this data set above that range so bad and use that as support, right? And it's hard to tell right now how wide of a range it's going to be, but you could just, it gives you a nice area where if SPY does get a pullback, where maybe you get like a 5-point range, 6-point range on the monthly, where you got some room to maybe dump out to the bottom side, find support, and then return. So that would not surprise me at all. Like I said, to see SPY today close around in between 413, 414. Now we're going to have to look at the charts.
Well, you said it had to hit that 404.
Yeah.
And it did.
Yep.
And so just looking at it, it came right back to, if you look at the weekly, it just came right back to almost the close of last week.
Yeah, man.
So
it's above it.
Kind of interesting.
If we're talking 5-day candles, yeah, I mean, it's above the close. I mean, and look at this. That's so bullish. That is so bullish to pull up like that on a 5-day, man. Yeah. Yeah, it just shows you.
After traveling down all week to hit that 404 exactly.
Yeah. Yep, man. 100%. And I mean,
just want to verify I'm reading all this correctly, because it just it makes sense.
Oh yeah, you are definitely. Let me see here. Let's get SPY on. Let's give it its own little platform here. Yep, and there we go. And this is right, and this is what we were talking about. Let me see. Scroll up.
The VEPS yesterday shut off my puts.
Right.
Totally shut them off.
Yeah, man. I mean,
completely.
What a hell of a move yesterday. Hell of a move. And this is what I'm talking about, man, right? And if people are wondering, so what, has he got a crystal ball? Why do you say 404? Because it's the bottom of the range. And what did I say back here? I was like, SPY put in the bottom. The bottom and SPY on this week it's over. The bottom's in, because that is the bottom of the weekly volatility range. And who do you think was waiting down here? What type of liquidity was down here? I mean, it doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure that out. I mean, this thing gapped up pre-market and just ran like a wild man. So yeah, 404 literally was the bottom of the weekly. And that's why HudSpy was just mentioning that. And then look what it does. Now it goes through all 3 support levels of the weekly, right? Even closed this 15-minute candle below, gathered up liquidity and rocketed right back to the center of the weekly range. What did that weekly range tell us? That tight range. Remember, how tight was it? 50 cents. 50-cent range, man. You know, on an instrument, what's it? $412? Hello. I mean, that's powerful, man. So powerful for that thing to trend. And that's what that's telling you. We're going to have a trend. That thing trend to the downside. Guarantee you got people in a shitload of bad positions. Oh, here's the pullback. Oh, now SPY's going to dump. And what does it do? See, those type of people don't know where these volatility ranges are. They don't understand this is this is not going to at the end of the week today was not going to close below here. In fact, we just saw what it did. I mean, this just proves the validity of this indicator. It's so powerful, man. It really is. All the distribution levels getting nailed. Yeah, it's powerful. I'm going to say it every time. But yeah, yesterday, power move, man. That was so, and I always talk about these ranges are magnets for price action. Magnets. That's why you hit the bottom of the range, woo, right back to the top. Doesn't always do that, but usually is what you're going to at least get back up inside the second or go sideways on top here. Too bullish in my opinion. And what's creating all this? A weak dollar. If the dollar was strong, no, you wouldn't have seen this. No way. So the dollar's very weak. But yeah, good stuff, man. Good freaking stuff. So yeah, like I said, let me go back up here. Where was that 4 hour? So yeah, trying to figure out where the new monthly range is going to be. That's exactly what's going on today. And I mean, I believe these bulls are gonna keep this popped up here. They know where this monthly is going to populate at, and it's going to take the bears. I think that they would have to expend a little bit too much energy. What's up, girl? You want out? Go on, go. What are you doing?
Well, the central banks keep pumping out more noise.
Silly ass
Bank of
dog.
Japan going with negative interest rates. Switzerland saying they're going to regulate more after the collapse of Credit Suisse.
Right.
All that silly nonsense. Oh, central banks are making noise. Everybody pay attention. It's a distraction.
Oh, of course. Okay, so let's see where this baby. Come on, really? Come on, Trading View. My love. My love. Okay, a little bit wider of a daily. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it literally gapped down right to the top of the daily range. How tight is it today? You know, we're talking a couple points, right? About 1.75. But what is it? I mean, is the data set going to come down? Test this support level again. Is it going to come down into the meat of the daily? I mean, it's already tested the daily range, right? I mean, literally gapped right back down to it. And I'm telling you, man, this is a magnet. If you can get up here, if SPY can get up here and close 15-minute candles above this range, or say this first 4 hour candle on SPY closes above the top of this weekly range, I wouldn't be a bit surprised. Let's see here. Boom. 415.21. Now, what were we just talking about? What's that? 414 up there? Yeah, man, this is going to be wild. Let me see what the daily is. Let me see if something sticks out. 415. We're about the top of the daily band. I'm going to stick to probably right around what I said before. 414. Which you're going to be probably top side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution on the daily is dead on 414. Dead on it. Yeah. Top of the power mean bands too. That would do it. Bull's mission completed if that does happen. Indeed. Now let me see something here, because since we just got the open, let me get rid of this. Get out of my way, buddy. I'm just saying, man, this there is all this hidden, right? There is hidden. But I just don't see these bulls giving this up on the last day. I mean, we're talking last day of the week, last day of the month. Now, going into the new month, that's what I want. I got to see this new range. I have an idea where it's going to be, obviously, but yeah. Nothing is ever for certain. That's why we trade low time frame volatility. I can run these workflows, but this is where people get it twisted. And I've had people come before, well, you said this, that, or the other. I was like, well, apparently you weren't listening to me. I don't trade these high time frames. When I use a workflow, I'm going down through here to see what my bias is going to be intraday. Trading volatility, getting entries on the 3 and 6 minute charts. That's all I'm doing. I'm not going, hey, 5 day looks like this, 4 hour daily, blah, 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 this thing's going to the moon. No. I want to know where to put risk on when I'm intraday trading. Anybody can look at these high time frames and just make predictions. Volatility, there's a reason why. I mean, it's in the wording. It's very volatile. It can change in a heartbeat. That's why when you trade the low time frame volatility, you see all this coming. You're scalping that volatility. That's what it's all about in these markets. When you're dealing, because the liquidity that's really moving these markets, these are massive algorithms. If you can figure that out and run with the algos, you've made it, man. You have literally made it. And that's all we're doing here. It's not magic. It's not magic. We created indicators based on the VEPS: volatility, entropy, probability, and statistics. It does not lag like traditional TA. That's the problem. People using that method of trading, you're just in an echo chamber. It's what you've been taught. In our opinions, this scam it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, because when you realize all this information that's being pushed onto the masses is worthless, you're like, why? Why do you think? Why do you think? You're an endless liquidity pool for these algos. There's a reason why you continue to lose money. And if you are winning trades, it's because you're taking profit, often and early. And like we've said a million times, if you're using traditional technical analysis lagging indicators, you're better off flipping a coin and just not being emotionally attached to the trade, taking your profit if you're on the right side, and limiting your loss if you're not. I know that sounds really stupid, but you know what sounds even dumber? Using lagging indicators. You're not getting good information. And information is part of that trio that you need to trade, right? For goodness sakes. I mean, we talk about it all the time. We talk about this all the time. Let's see here. No hidden bull yet. No hidden bull setting up yet. And you can see, look at the correlation on the returns oscillator crossed down right here. Right here, right? And I mean, that you're usually not going to see that. I'm surprised there wasn't a pullback. There wasn't at all. Incredible. But then again, you know what? It was a div play too. Man, that's interesting. Something's got to give here. Wow. As much as I say I want this thing to close up there around 414, this is going to get interesting, because there's a lot of div to that. There's a lot of bear div building. There's a lot of bear div building. Like as I'm going down through this workflow, even as low as the 9-minute. Look at the Z-score, but it made its way literally all the way almost to the bottom of these confidence intervals. All higher highs. Look at the Z-score. The returns. This is the Z-score log returns, heading down the whole time. Let me see. Yeah. There was some hidden bear right there. No correlation. Random walk. It's just we got some not strange circumstances. We have circumstances. I'm seeing all this, but we have to take into account it's the last trading day of the week and month. Let me see something, man. Let me see something real quick. Let me get this brokerage account up. So I think I'm going to trade the afternoon session, to be honest. There you are. He's like, what's he looking at? What's he looking at? Skew. Skew, mofos. Skew. Let me see here. Remember, we've got a weekly expiration today, too. Weekly expiration. Let me check something real quick. Where are these minis? Those things ran hard yesterday, man. Let me look on here. And if you're trading these 0 DTEs today, take that into account, man. Take this into account. This could get wild. What's the expected move? To the downside, about 410.5. Top side, 414. What do you know? There's that 414 number. Interesting. What is it? 410.5 to the downside? Was that 1 SD down here? Close. Support level? Yep. First support level on the weekly. First support level on the week. And remember, SPY throughout that week, boy, just dropped right to the bottom like a rock. Right? And then, boop, right back to the weekly range. This is going to get interesting here, though. This is strong resistance, real strong. The bears are camped here. But you got to remember one thing about these bears. Unlike bulls, bears, they sit around and get drunk on honey. A bunch of squirrely folks. I love being a bear sometimes. It's fun, right? There's nothing more fun than being a bear, shorting the markets. Pretty fun. Although, you know, normal traders and stuff, oh, they just hate us.
I mean, honestly, that's where you get the best deals.
Dude, big time. I'll get back to this skew hunt here. Going into this close today. What are the 1SDs? What are these 16, 17? Oof, oof, oof. Holy shit. Pardon my French.
Pardon your French, monsieur.
Well, put it this way. At the 1SDs to each side, you got puts at 17 cents, calls at 7 cents. A little bit of skew, man. Wow. To the put side.
Dude,
to the put
chart?
side.
Did you see that top financial group chart?
What's that? Oh, yeah. What was that you were showing?
That was a P-Funk posted top, TOP, top financial group. They had a very nice top yesterday.
Oh, I did see that.
$20 to like $255.
Oh,
back down to like
that data set that looked like a Christmas tree.
yeah, the 10-minute. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
I mean,
yeah, man. There's
there was like 12x up and then 66% back down. Seriously, nice moves.
There's definitely a lot of put skew today, man.
Called it all the way. You could have had that move on the run up on the trending move and gotten out on the random walk.
Right.
And enjoyed the random walk back down. It's crazy.
They are begging people to buy these calls, man. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I know that was the kind of move that he put. Like no retail trader could probably get in on that move because it was like overnight or after hours or whatever. That was like institutional traders only kind of thing. Boss be
building
happy
too. It's building. Them calls aren't moving. Those 409s are already at 20 cents. They just went up a few cents. And man. Be careful here, guys. Be careful here. Where are these 409s at? Yeah, man. Down here at the 1 wick, 2 wick, 3 wick, right to the center. Pull back every time. I talk about this all the time, man. These are shots across the bow. These are shots across the bow. And then I'm seeing quite a bit of bear div on low time frames. This is going to be a battle today, man. This could get really volatile real fast. With the skew I'm seeing, you know, you got the weekly options expiration. You got the end of the week, the end of the month. This could fire up. What do you got? BTC back around 29. Yeah, it makes sense. Let me throw Dixie on here, man. There's those volatility ranges. Yesterday, you get the Dixie pump. Or, what was that? Was that the beginning of the week? Was that Tuesday? Hold on. Reel it in here. Reel it in. Get these days all right. Come on, baby. Man, it's taking forever. Whistling as slow as dirt. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. There it is. So we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and now Friday. Yeah, this thing's been dumping out below the weekly, popping right back up. Dumping below the weekly, popping right back up. Dumping below the weekly. Now it popped up. Highest high of the week, right? There's the weekly resistance level. What does it do? Whoop! Shoots right back down to the bottom, gathering some liquidity. Bottom of the day. Is that that's the first resistance level on the daily, right above the bottom of the weekly. Got some dollar bulls down here. Got some dollar bulls down there pushing this thing. Let me see. Let's widen this up a little bit. Man, this thing, talk about lagging. I mean, look at this. Chart is just on its own mission. I'm telling you, if this dollar comes up here and breaks this resistance level here, I would say within the next, give this thing a couple hours. Give this thing a couple hours. I'm telling you, man, if you get some 15-minute candles closed above here, you're probably definitely going to end up at second standard deviation. That'll send these markets down for sure, for freaking sure. Ooh, what was that? Having a little outlier starting on the 15. No, what was that? 33. Damn it! Oh, that was the 9, wasn't it? Yeah. Huh. Damn time frame was that? I think it was on the 9-minute, but it flipped. Let me see here. Woo! Is that the 981 contracting like that? This volatility right now is falling off a cliff. The 981 is. That's what you see. You see something like this happening with any of these reads. All right, here was a drop off right here. Boop, boop. Immediately, boom, there's the correlation. Correlation broke positive with the expansion. You get this run up to the top here. Boy, does this thing run real fast to 414 and then just dump back down right there, 409. Makes sense. 19, boy, the more I'm looking at these calls and puts, that makes so much sense. So much sense. This might have been a 413, 414 morning, and then this afternoon, we're going to have to keep tabs on this. I do like this. All these fissures are up. You're still trending. Never even touched any of the deviation bands down here. I mean, slight bear div on the DLP. In the cross right here, the zero mean from this high, I mean, there was definitely bear div. But look, the bulls are like, what? What's that? And just continued to push this thing. This is how this works. So this is the returns, not price action, right? Price action isn't following the returns. It's doing exactly the opposite. Let me see. I got to see the correlation on this 981. That always piques my interest because it's my favorite length by far. I use 3 lengths, but the 981, yeah, man, good stuff. Let's see here. And it is, man, boy, that is contracting hard. Hard. That is that is a good example of volatility falling off a cliff. And it's positively correlated. Wow. It's the 525, right? Just on the slower length, expanding positively correlated. You see, if this on the low length starts to contract, positively correlated, man, this thing is just going to fly down. It will fly down. 2400 just going sideways. Right here. You blow this up, make sure. Yeah, totally going sideways. Yeah, this is a toughie, but it makes sense. You're going to see this, right? I mean, the last day of the week, last day of the month, weekly options expiration. There's all kinds of stuff going on. All kinds of stuff. But these bulls are definitely trying to push it. Just back on SPY. And the dollar's so weak, man. Here you are, right at the center of the weekly again. This is going to be the tell-all. Can this thing get up here and close? Can it close above this weekly range? Because there is a battle going on right now. God, I wish that 3D order book, it's so fun, right? I know they've got it on BTC. If you haven't seen that, it is super cool. Let me pull this thing up and just show you. Well, maybe it does have everything. I don't think so, though. Where is that 3D order book? There it is. This thing's a trip. Looks like you're in an X-Wing fighter. Oh, really? Here it comes. How cool is this thing? It's like you're in an X-Wing fighter flying through the canyons. Pretty freaking cool. You can just see the bulls and the bears, man. Mountains. Montañas. Yeah, if you've never seen this website, super cool. 3dorderbook.com. All right, I just wanted to check it out. It shows a lot. It gives a lot of information. A lot of info. Just wanted to point that out. We get another wick up into here. I mean, that's 4. Probably not going to be good. If this data set can't get up above this weekly range, this will spill out. This will spill out. The bulls aren't going to exert all that energy, right? If they can't get up above it, this dog. Hey, listen. Now get up in here and go lay down. Come on. This is the 3rd time. You're not just going to go in and out, in and out. She thinks every time she comes in, she's going to get a treat. She's working dad. Not happening. She's so funny. My old girl. She's up there. 12. Let's see. And looks great, I might add. Yeah, man, this thing's not shaping up. Let's see here. Pop this on gold real quick. Oh, yeah. Gold too, huh? Gold rejecting off of this weekly range. Gee, a lot of volatility in gold, man. A lot of volatility in gold this week. Pull this down a little bit. Let's see. Tight daily range too. Tight daily range. I mean, first, right, it was stuck in this weekly range right here. Dumps out, got a wick into the bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace. Didn't close a 15-minute candle below it here. And where does it run it to? Where do the algos run it to? Right to the daily in the center of the weekly. The bears are sitting here like, try me. Try me. That is, wow. And then they can retreat, right? You get a push, they can just retreat right to the top of the weekly right here. Right? They can retreat to the top side of the 68.3. You've got the 4-hour 95.4 Laplace right here. There's so much overhead resistance on gold right now. Where was this monthly at, man? Can't even remember. I don't give gold a lot of attention. There we go. There we go. That's the top side. Yeah, down there at 1950. Is that what that is? Yeah, 1950. To be honest, I'm shocked they're not already down there. Shot gold has not dropped down here. It's because of that weak dollar. It's because of the weak dollar. And then you got the second support level. Yeah, this right here. This is the gold bulls are right here camping. You got the bears up here on the weekly, bulls down here, top of the monthly. That we're getting ready to get a new monthly range, right? Let's take a peek at gold. Let me pop this on real quick. Got it on the 4-hour. Voila. Blow this up. Turn off this UPM real quick. Okay. Let's reel it in. Reel it in. April. There we go. Okay, so we're talking about right about there. So we're dealing with this data set right here. Oh, tell me, man. Gold's in trouble, man. The fact the bulls have not they did right here. All right, tried to push it up. But you're talking, I'm looking at some of these wicks. I mean, you're going to have, I bet the top of the monthly ranges are probably just a tick over 2K. Just a tick over 2K right here. And unless gold just really rips going into the end of the day here, it is going to open the new month below the range, below the monthly range. Look at the volatility on the 4-hour. Falling off a cliff. Pretty clean chart though. Yeah, that's not any. No div, man. No bean right here. Look, no correlation for literally like what? All week? I mean, there's a little bit of positive correlation right now. And the returns oscillator is turned down. Look at all the fissures. Random walk. Even on the daily, right? Volatility is just nil. The low length. Variance is low. What does variance do when it gets low? The data is going to spread from the mean. You got the z-score returns at the downside. The problem is, though, is if gold doesn't get its shit together right here, it's going to be below this monthly range. I'm going to have to deal with that. You got all these lower highs right here. All right. All these lower highs from the top of this data set right here. All right. You turn the UPM on. And you've got wave trend down here at about 1950. 1950. Interesting. 1950. What's the top of the monthly range? 1950. 1950. Just happens to be daily reverse wave trend. That hasn't been tested yet. Outside the power mean band, you finally break back up inside it. You look at all the wicks into the 9 log MA. Rejection, 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 rejection. Lots of rejections. 1950. Bottom power mean band, 1922. Let's see. Look at the 5-day. Yeah, 5-day candle doesn't look good either. And I mean, you got the top of the power mean band, 1935. Good year. That was a good year. I remember that. Yep, that's how old I am. Let's see. Look at the 5-day volatility. And I think we were pointing this out earlier in the week. Volatility has fallen off a cliff. Variance is low. Z-score on the 5 days at the top side. Let me see here. And yeah, I mean, you cross the zero mean right here with bear div. Yeah, kind of. If the dollar wasn't so weak, this thing would have already dumped out hard too. Hard. Yeah. Old gold. Interesting. Let me see here. It's a VIX. God damn, VIX is down to 16.5. Intraday up a little bit. So let me take a peek around all this stuff. Anything's popping. Who's the trend bucker? Who's bucking the trend? Delta Airlines? What are you doing? Worthless? You're not out of business yet. You'll just get bailed out, just like the banks. The deck is stacked against us, folks. Key, it's banking. What do we got? Roku down. Yeah, everything. I mean, nothing's running, dumping, except corn futures. Oh shit, we got a problem with the corn. Not Bitcoin. Corn. Down 8%. Down 8%. What a dump, man. What the heck? Any news? Let's pop this on the VRE. Jesus. Ouch. Sorry for screaming. That's just ugly. And you're going to reject off that low of a... Man, are you kidding me right now? Look at the gap down on this thing. Look at the gap down on this through first, second, third, fourth standard deviation. This is a 0.9999% level. And you're rejecting off of it to the downside. I only have one more, the fifth standard deviation, right below it there. And you got the monthly range up here, corn futures, just rejected hardcore off of it. God, man, this thing is gross. 1, 2, here's the bottom of the monthly range. Right there, green cross line. Boy, it's almost at the bottom of you, and you very, very, very rarely see a move like that. Jesus, corn. That was a hell of a trade. Anybody was in on that. That was a profit-making machine right there. Yeah, got wheat and rice are chilling, man. Wheat and rice, although wheat, remember? Hell, I was that trade I was talking about getting into was at 680. Got up to I think like 720 or something, and woo! Bye-bye. Costco. Whew. Costco's a monster too, man. $500 stock, huh? Interesting indeed. Now, what was that ticker again? I want to see that chart.
Top TOP.
Yeah,
Top.
TOP. Top financial
Top,
group.
okay.
I bet they are. Top is right. Let me go that.
10 minutes.
Yeah, go to
Oh, look at that
50.
trend move. That's crazy.
What the heck? 15 NASDAQ. Boom, boom. What the hell is this thing all about?
Yeah. Trading.
Meme stock. Top financial group soars 240% pre-market amid speculation of a massive short covering to come. Any news? Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Let me look how far you're outside Laplace distribution bands. Look at the trend.
Stick it on the what do you call it? Extended trading hours, and then put it on the 10-minute. And you'll see what it did.
Ouch. Hello. 9 minute.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, I mean that thing flew up. Flew up. Let me look at this on the 4
Yeah,
hour.
12x or something crazy, and then shot down 2/3 of the way.
My goodness gracious, man. Holy moly.
I mean, whatever institutionals were able to trade that, they made some nice money on that probably.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah, if you were a bot trading that thing,
There you go.
Bot to...
Here's a 33 minute. Right, you just run off the power mean bands. Outside.
Yeah.
Whoop. You dip down almost to the bottom of the power mean band, but this 33 minute candle pulled right back up above wave trend. Pulled right back up. I mean, this isn't sustainable. Jesus, man. This thing just ripping around. What's this look like on the BRE? Holy crap, this is going to be a riot. See where this thing went. What the hell? Jesus.
Can you say outlier?
Look where that thing. Look where that thing rejected from too. Boom.
Fat tail.
That is a massive fat tail. I mean, here's the 68.3 Laplace. You got first, second. Oh, God, let me spread this out. Can't see it because these damn candles. They're under there, though. That's the fifth. Pretty sure that's the fifth standard deviation on the daily. Pull this down. Yeah, man. Fifth standard deviation on the daily. You get a wick right to it. I didn't just populate these crosses here. It's the fifth standard deviation on the daily. Wick right to it. And a rejection. All right. Back up inside what? The third. The third. There's the first, second, third and fourth and fifth. So the probabilities right now, here's the second standard deviation. Or no, this is the third or fourth standard. Wait a minute. Third standard deviation and the 99.7 Laplace right here. So there's literally a 99.7% chance this thing's going to close below what, 38.43 by the end of this day. But God, man, my Lord, speculation. Woo! It's a heavy drug. Good Lord, can't look at that anymore. It's tweaking me. It just doesn't look right. Let me see here. Let's pop over on, let's see some crypto. Let's see. Is that 15? No, there you go. There you go. That skew's settling. Yeah, well, of course it is. A lot of people started buying them puts, man. There, it's starting to balance out a bit. A lot better than it was. Puts now are 15 cents. Calls are 9. Okay, let's see. Anybody really getting beat up? Boy, we got a lot of red.
I see our Aptos fan is in the audience.
Oh, I'm sure he is. He's always there. Oh, look, bonks up. What do you know? And there you go. Aptos breaking down. Let's see where it's at on the VRE. Tight daily range. Tight daily range. Rejection. Bouncing off the bottom side of the 68.3. Right back up to the daily range. Rejection again. Down here at the first support level on that tight daily range. Is it going to reject here at the bottom side of the 68.3? If it does, could possibly get a little dumperoo. Maybe 1 SD on the daily. Maybe go sideways here. It's going to depend on what Bitcoin's going to do. Really, it's going to depend on what the dollar is going to do the last day of the week and month here. It could wreck a lot of people. I know there's a lot of people long. That's for damn sure. A lot of people long. Let me get this VRE back on. Yeah, Aptos just doing its thing. This will be fun Monday, right? We're going to dive into all this. We're going to get new weekly, new monthly ranges. Good party. Monday will be a fun stream.
Yeah.
There will be a lot to talk about. Look at the micros. The S&P micros are just beating the door on the center of this weekly range. Where look at SPY. I just talked about this. These bulls, man, they're powerful little beings. They're trying to run this thing, running with the dollar too. Everything is. Hell, Bitcoin, crypto's running with the dollar. The markets are running with the dollar. Wow. Got to be careful here, though, man. This is typical, though. Last day, I'm telling you, man, all the bulls are trying to get all these data sets above these new monthly ranges, man. That's exactly what's happening. New weekly, new monthly, all that. And then this is going to give us a good, when this thing opens Monday, we're going to get a good idea where these pullbacks are going to come from. If the bulls can sustain this through the close today, you're going to have a new weekly and a new monthly range that's going to need to be tested to the downside. And this is where, like at the beginning of a week, this has a lot to do with me trading 0 DTE options, man. I'm looking where these areas are at. Have they been tested yet? Is there div? What's happening with all this? Am I going puts in the morning, calls in the afternoon, vice versa? What am I going to do?
Yeah. Plus, all the majors are closed on Monday in Europe.
Oh, really?
In Brussels, Lisbon, Milan, Oslo, Paris. It's May Day.
It's May Day?
It's May Day, so it's a holiday for them.
Plenty of holidays.
Yep, markets are closed on that day. So
okay, interesting.
Which will obviously affect euro dollar. So if you're trading euro dollar, keep that in mind.
Yep, that's what I said. Remember, the top side of those power mean bands are like 414. So, and it's right at the top side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution range on the daily. We're right here. That's where SPY's at. The bulls are, if the bulls are able to close it up here, and to be honest, the only way that's going to happen, you got to get above the 68.3 Laplace. And then you're probably going to run to this first resistance level, maybe pull back then to 4-hour 68.3 Laplace levels, maybe 4-hour 1 SDs or something. Sustain the data set above the top side of that daily Laplace distribution range. That would be good. That would be good. You reject here though, yeah. You could go back down through the weekly, or at least find support. Close up above 413. I think you're safe there. To be honest, I think that would be safe. Yep. Yeah, that flipped quick. That flipped quick. It's definitely a call in the morning. That is for sure. We got the minis trying to push through the weekly. These bears, right? Like I said, they're not going to expend too much energy. They'll flip. They'll flip those algos real quick and run. They're not stupid. It's the reason why they are the ones making all the money. And I'm not talking about silly ass hedge funds. Those guys get liquidated on the daily. What's that?
I said that 414 call already doubled.
Oh yeah. Yeah, big time. Oh, well, doubled. It's at 75 cents. Oh no, sorry.
Triple now.
Duh. Yeah, 78 cents. And what did I say at the beginning? It was at 20, right? Oh no. Wait. That
I think it was at 25.
25. Okay. Yeah, and plus I when I was looking at that skew, I was doing the 416s and the 409s. That dissipated.
Crazy.
The 416 was at 7 cents. It's at 24 right now. Yeah, there was some good quick profit here. And look at this thing, man. It just ran right to the 68.3 Laplace. Let's see if we can close 15-minute candle above here. Yeah, man, the bulls are running this shit, aren't they? They are pushing it. They are pushing the data sets. What is that? Oh yeah, longs. Oh, no, that's the shorts. So the BTC shorts are up. Of course they are. Of course they are. Let's see what's going on in that. We've got this on liquidations. Of course, there's some liquidations. Last 24 hours, 84.49 mil. Let's see who's who. Yeah, pretty. But that's in the last 24 hours. Today so far, yeah. What about even yesterday? After the big day of liquidations, again, yesterday, you had like 52 million in longs, 61 million in shorts got liquidated. And dude, I mean, look at the chart. Every day, people getting liquidated. Why? Leverage. That's why. Stupid leverage. You going to be part of this? No thanks. No thanks. I'm going to be on the right side that's liquidating those sides. That's where I'm going to be at. Not dicking around, over leveraging myself. I mean, it's the dumbest thing you could possibly do. Let me see here. Longs, shorts. Let's see. Longs, huh? The longs. Yeah. Oh, DIDEX or DYDX. Is that Bybits Dex? Yasha, I know I've heard you talk about that DYDX. Isn't that the
No, Apex.
Apex? That's right. DYDX. What Dex is that?
The NFT site. I think that's the NFT site that competes with OpenSea. I think so. Unless I'm mistaken.
No, these are BTC long and shorts. It's not NFTs. Hell,
it must be.
There's
different acronym that sounds
71% long. Oh hell, BTC at big long position just got closed. Okay, interesting. What else happened? What's this open interest doing? Let's see how dumb these people are. Futures, yes. Where are you? Kind of leveled. It's starting to rise again.
Oh yeah, DYDX. It's an exchange. Yeah, it's an exchange.
You see what happens when the open interest just is. I mean, my God. Let me see here. What about options? Oof. Woo! Woohoo! Who's gonna get hammered? Who's gonna get hammered? All right, that's enough of that. And whew, SPY is cooking with sunflower oil. I'm telling you, man. Though, remember 414. So we go over here. Going on SPY. 4 hour. Let me turn off these extended trading hours. I want reg.
Yeah, the NFT marketplace I was thinking about is X2Y2, not DYDX or something. Acronym. X2Y2.
There you go. So we were talking at the beginning of the stream about the top side of that power mean band. Man, these bulls are just humdinging this thing, man. There you go. It's at the daily top. I'm not saying this is the top of the daily. I'm saying that the data set's at the top of the daily power mean band. I didn't just call a top. But yeah. I'm telling you, man, you can get outside. But look when you're getting outside, right? I mean, that thing was flipping bearish right here. You're considering that's the top side of the 68.3 Laplace of the daily, man, they're going to try to just sustain it right here. If they can, powerful, man. The bulls can keep this thing up here.
Yeah.
All right. 90 minute. Pretty powerful. Get that low at 404. And we literally called it.
Powerful.
Called it before it got to 404. When SPY was dropping down through those support levels on the weekly, that's when I was like, hey man, this thing's on a mission. The low of the week will be 404. I mean, dude, it was pretty right on top of it. But now you're getting to the top side up here. Wow, look at that wave trend turn around. Finding support on the Fisher like that. The 9 too, or no, what is that? That's a 33 log MA turning up too. Pretty powerful. Jesus, man, is this thing just gonna bust loose? Going into the new week on Monday, new month. This is gonna be fun next week. Fire up the brokerage account. Good shit. If it closes up here, you're gonna have weekly and monthly ranges that are gonna need to be tested, and they always do. They always do. Right? You want signals? You just got one, but you need to know where those ranges are, don't you? Alpha trading just so happened to have these indicators, and there just so happens to be a free trial for them. So that being said, there's that. There is that. But you'll hear me all the time say, look, if you haven't been watching us for a while and you don't have this lingo down and you don't even know what we're talking about, you haven't Googled Z-score, you haven't Googled returns, you haven't Googled entropy, all these things that we talk about, right? You don't want to just come straight in here and ask for the free trial. You are going to be lost. Unless you come in, get the free trial, dive into the Discord and start asking questions. I mean, please don't waste our time, right? Matt does a lot of the, gives people access to the indicators, and it takes a while, man. Each individual indicator, you have to grant access. TradingView, if you're listening, I mean, can we get like a batch function, dude, or something? You know, little boxes you check. Yeah, I want to give this guy access to these indicators, so we don't have to do each one individually. That is a request. That would be awesome, right? If you could just have your different sets of indicators, different packages already set, and you just, all right, boom, we're going to give them that package, and we're going to give them this package, and that would be nice. Meanwhile, the bulls are a running. Gotta love it. Got to freaking love it. Now let's go way up. I haven't looked at the 21 day. But remember, you're outside the power mean band on that run. Woo! Pulled back. Didn't close a 21-day candle below the reverse wave trend. Look where you're at now. You're up above the 9 log MA. Top side of the power mean band on the 21-day, almost like 449, 450. Oh, I wouldn't be short right now if you paid me. No way.
Amazon at the earlier in the day. Now it was 4%.
Yeah, who? Amazon? Yeah. Oh yeah. Here, let's take a peek over on the VRE on Amazon, because yeah, remember it had good earnings and stuff, but yeah, look at gold. Gold's rejecting off of that freaking center of the weekly. Don't be shocked. Gold dumps, Bitcoin pumps. That's when Peter Schiff's panties really getting a knot. What was I doing there? Amazon. Traditional. Where are you? There you are. Bezos coin. Woo! Oh, so much for earnings.
Yeah, right.
Let's take a peek at this. Let's give it its own platform. This shit coin needs its own platform. He just called my Amazon a shit coin. So much for earnings. Wow. I mean, look what this thing did today. You're literally up here That thing gapped down to the 1 SD on the daily. Did that run? That thing gapped down, ran a wick all the way to the top of the daily range. You see where that wick went to? Right to the top of the daily range. And I mean just boom. Where to? Right to the bottom of the weekly. Where did the last 15-minute candles run back up to? Because who's down here waiting? The bulls. Ran it right to the top of the weekly. Who's up here at the top of the weekly? Now that this happened, the bears are. These algos, they're gonna adjust and readjust depending on whether it's the daily, the weekly, the monthlies. I mean, what do you think was sitting on the top of the daily range? You get a dump pre-market down to the 1 SD and then immediately just wham, run it right to the top. The bears just sent this thing down. I mean, hardcore, right to where were the bulls, right? They might have been here. They got steamrolled, so they readjusted, man. They pulled all that down right to the bottom, and then they kicked it up. You reject here though, holy crap, man. Amazon could be looking ugly. Let's see how all these Google and Microsoft.
Yeah, Microsoft up a touch and Google's down a bit. So
Yep, there we go. Yesterday, right? Yesterday, you got up above the weekly. Where'd you run to? Second standard deviation, normal distribution. It just cracks me up. There's so many haters out there. So many people that just because they don't understand what's going on these charts are just like, oh, that's stupid. Yeah, is it? How many times do we have to show this stuff? It's mind-boggling. The smart ones get it. The smart ones get it. The ones that are trying to become professional traders that understand what it takes to do that. It's not easy. Do you know what kind of pressure that is? Especially if you do have a 9-to-5, you do have a job, but you want to be a professional trader. Do you know what kind of pressure is on you to make that move? It's intense, man. It's intense. It's scary. You really got to know what you're doing. If this is how you're supporting your lifestyle, if you got the VEPS, it can become a very lucrative venture. Very lucrative. Let me see here. But yeah, so we had the sell-off, right? Pre-market down, but there we go. Bottom of the daily range. Bottom of the daily range right here. I tell you what, I wouldn't be honest. I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing come down to the weekly. Considering how it blew right through it. About Microsoft. Where you at, Microsoft? Strong. Boy, I had that totally backwards too, right? Totally backwards. I had Microsoft bearish, Google bullish. Well, Google played out. You took, but who took a lot of profit? Google. A lot of people took profits in Google and dumped out. Microsoft, they're like, let this baby run. Let this baby run. Where are you at? Let me see here. Oh, forgot about that. Wow. Dude, look how far. This thing's 8 points outside the top of the weekly. This could be one of those times. This could be one of those times where you see an asset do that. And it's an earnings play too, right? Right here. God dang. Boy, I couldn't have been more wrong on that trade. Good thing I didn't get in it, eh? Because I would have got in it here. Right? Would have got in it here. And I even told myself, the first move here before the earnings. Just insane. What do you do here? Yeah, you're going to limit your loss, but you got hammered. You got crushed. You definitely got crushed on a 4SD move. Rejected off the 4SD. Went right to it. Wick right to it. So why? I mean, I can show so many charts where these distribution levels just get nailed. Why? Why do you see this? Because the algos, man. The algos. They know where to enter. They know where to take profits. It's all you that don't understand what we're talking about here. That's why we do this every day, right? 5 days a week, sometimes 6. We're here. We're just trying to get people to understand how powerful this method of trading is. It's all math based. It's all probabilities. When you understand the probabilities, it takes so much of just the risk out of your trading. You have no idea. It helps so much. When you don't know where all these areas are, distribution levels, volatility ranges, daily, weekly, monthly, the market's random. The distribution is being run by the algos. The quicker you realize that, the easier the transition is going to be, because it's not an easy transition. People are so used to using lagging indicators and not being able to trust that part of their strategy. And that's all that is. Just having a set of indicators, that's not an edge. That's not an edge. We talk about this all the time. All right. That's the information part. What kind of information are you using? Lagging indicators? And people get so butthurt. People get so butthurt when you just tell them the truth. Isn't that true in every aspect of life? When you try to give people truth and they're in the cult, or they have this other belief system. This is what I want in life. If you're not looking for opportunities to challenge your belief systems, what are you doing? What are you doing? All right, that's what I live my life. I want people to challenge my belief systems. I mean, I'm not afraid to say there could possibly be a better way to do this or that or the other. You know, and if I hear somebody speaking intelligently, right, and something's catching my ear, I'm going to listen. I'm not going to get butthurt. I'm going to be like, oh, I never saw that before. And then I'm going to investigate. Then I'm going to dive in. I'm going to dig into it and see. All right. Oh, is it time for change? This is one of those instances for people out there. If you're using a set of lagging indicators, because you hear it all the time. I don't understand why people don't ever take action. You hear it all the time within their own cult. You'll hear little battles going on. Well, mine doesn't lag. It's like they all lag. If they're built on price, they lag. Period. The end. There is no argument. There's no argument at all. That's why when people want to have a debate, I'm like, a debate about what? There's no argument about this. They're lagging indicators built on price. You can argue till you're red in the face, but I mean, those are the types of situations where I'm just like, that's not challenging my belief system by you telling me that those indicators are better when I know they're lagging. It's not like we're using this because we have bias. I'm going to use the best available tools, right? That I can find. This is it. This is what we have found. Microsoft jumping up. That's a 95 for Laplace on the daily. Or no, it's not. My bad. I'm rolling in from yesterday. Yesterday it closed at almost a 95 for Laplace. So you're above the 68.3 today. Probably running into this 1 SD up here. Now, I mean, it's got footing. Let's see on Microsoft. Let's see what's going on with the volatility. This volatility's got a hold.
Ain't the minis, man.
Oh, minis. We having a mini party?
Look at it, bro. I just watched it. I came back to the doctor, man. Damn.
Right. Hold on. Let me get, whoops.
Wow.
Come on, TradingView. At the moment, TradingView's lagging. Good Lord, man.
Everything's good again, man.
Yeah, minis are pumping. Well, so is SPY. SPY's running. What did I say at the beginning? I was like, man, this thing could run right to this first resistance level on the weekly. If it closes a 15-minute candle above the top side of the 68.3 Laplace, I was talking about the 4-hour levels. Where's it at right now? They just rejected off the 4-hour first standard deviation. But yeah, wow. The minis are running. And I mean, look at the dollar. Hell, the dollar bounced off its 1 SD to the downside, trying to get back up above the center of the daily. Hell, it can't even get above the center or top side of the daily right now. I mean, everything's running together. Gotta love it. Like I said, everything's fine. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. It's a party. Look at the 414s. Jesus, $1.42. Those 416s are 51 cents. Could have bought them for 7 cents.
What, this morning?
Yeah, man. 7 cents on the 416s. But the 414s were what, a quarter? They were almost at $1.50. There's some nice profit today, man. God, why didn't I trade?
Puts might be the play now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just waiting to see what happens at this first resistance level, because it is what's happening today. This is the last day of the week, last day of the month. These bulls are damn sure trying to make sure that these data sets on Monday open up above those ranges. That's what's happening right now, and it happens every day, every week, every monthly close. You see these data sets, either the bulls or the bears are pushing to a certain area. The narrative right now apparently is to the top side, trying to close up above it, but don't think these bears aren't going to put in the fight. But at some point, you get a powerful move. They're not stupid. You're not just going to continue just to move to move those resistance levels. If you're bears, you're just going to flip your script, right? If you can't beat them, join them. You can't beat them, join them. Everybody make money. Let's go. But, when you do that, that's what builds up the divergence. That's what builds up the imbalances and the buy and sell pressure. You need two equal teams battling each other, and someone to just overpower them. When one side just lays down and goes into the water cooler, look out. Look out. Because they're just backing off saying, okay, expend your resources. We're going to be right here waiting. And when you hit this level, we're going to nail your ass. And that's what happens. That's when you see these big pumps or dumps, man. It's caused by divergence, that imbalance. One team is just saving up the reserves for the time to strike. And when is that going to be? It's going to be at a deviation level, or it's probably going to be at a macro volatility range level. That's when it all plays out. Because that's where they will set up camp. They will set up camp. Yeah, I mean, you've even got a bid on the 421 calls right now. I mean, they're 2 cents, but just even having a bid is pretty amazing up that high. Where the puts, oh shit, to be honest, damn. Hell, the puts got a bid all the way down to like, holy shit.
I don't have my setup there. What's the 412s trading at?
The 412, the puts?
Yeah.
37.
Huh.
38 cents.
Be my target.
Che, you got a 2 cent bid all the way down to the 401s. Jesus.
I mean, look at the outlier we're doing on the SPY, man. Well, now it's coming down.
Yeah, you're getting close up here. Remember now, we're at the, throw this on SPY. We're at the top of those top of the power mean bands daily. We're outside of it on the 4 hour. But yeah, I mean, you're trying to push outside the power mean bands. Yeah, there's the volatility expansion on the daily. Boom, positively correlated. Entropy percentile. I still haven't set up the new Swiss pack either. MJ even sent me I got to do that. I'm going to do that Monday. I'm going to have the upgraded indicators all set up.
When you do that, when you share it, I want to see how you do that. All right, because I'm having a tough time with that.
Well, I'm gonna set up my Swiss pack just like MJ did. I thought he showed you. I thought he gave you all.
He did send me that, but I'm still a little bit confused. So maybe Monday we can go.
Mm-hmm.
Surely, we can talk it through if you don't mind.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. We will do that. So yeah, top side of the power mean band. In the 2 day, it's just kind of. Yeah, you're outside. See how far out this Jesus, look at the 33 minute. Yeah, not sustainable. Not sustainable. I'm telling you right now, this is the bulls pushing this thing to make sure this closes above the new weekly and new monthly range. That's all this is. So when we come into the new week, especially if they keep this thing up around, above 413, which this thing's looking pretty damn strong. I mean, you're above the 33-minute Fisher. This could actually be a good thing. I mean, because this power mean band, all these log MAs and the wave trend will catch up to this data set. Hell, by the end of the trading day today, you're going to see all this up here. You're going to see all this up here in the next like 3-4 hours. It's really going to flip hard, especially these log MAs. You're getting all these crosses too. Getting all these crosses. The 9 just crossed up the 99, the 33, right? The wave trend. Look at the trend, man. It turned up off the 2 SD band. It's turning right back down. It's still trending to the top side. That's perfect, right? You had expansion and volatility here, positively correlated. It contracted negative. Now it's expanding again positive. Look at the APPs though, right? Time is near. Getting a little exhausted up here. Not oversold, not overbought by any means. We know what that means. Anytime you hear a traditional TA trader say, oh, it's overbought, go buy. Go buy. Because that's what everybody else is doing. That's why it's in the overbought zone. There's a shitload of people buying. That's why the RSI is not a good indicator. My God, it's even built on poor math. Not only is it built on price action, it's built on horrible math. I don't know that story exactly. I know Yasha does. Tell him about that. What did that guy do before?
I was an engineer.
Right.
Who was terrible at it, like a building engineer or something, architect or whatever. Failed at that. Failed at a couple of different career paths involving engineering and architecture. And then decided one day, hey, you know what? I have the golden solution for trading. I'm going to make this relative strength index because I can't build a building worth a damn, apparently. I can't make buildings strong enough. So why don't I tell people how strong assets are? So I invented a thing called the relative strength index, which divides by 1. Okay, yeah. Like last I checked, kids in kindergarten know that that's still math. But yeah, that's the thing that determines whether or not an asset is strong or not. A digital asset, which is a pixel moving up and down on a screen. And if you removed time frames, remember, that's just a pixel moving up and down, not sideways, just up and down. Sometimes it stays still. It just goes up and down or stays still. How are you going to tell me that that's anything to do with strength? It's literally not. There's no strength of a digital asset. It's just numbers. No strength. So it's ridiculous and it's horrible math. And it divides by 1. Sorry, did I make that clear? It divides by 1. Okay, yeah, okay.
Right.
It's just it's moron math. I mean, I hate to put it that way because I don't want to offend morons, but it's dumb. It's just dumb. It's bad. Like, try using it. Go ahead. Tell me how well it does compared to something relevant like the returns oscillator. Go ahead and show me that, Mr. TA Trader, wherever you are out there. Come into our Discord. I challenge you, wherever you are, to bring it and show me how great your RSI is. Bring me any data set, any time frame, any asset, and show me just how many actual divergences you catch with RSI versus returns oscillator, or even our entropy oscillator, or even our alpha laser returns. Go ahead, show me. You can't, you won't. I get it, because you're chicken, because you know.
Here we go.
Indicator.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
No.
Now here the bears trying to push this thing. We'll look on the 15-minute. And this is what I was talking about on the 33. Look how quick this 50. I mean, look at this power mean band. I mean, it chased down this price action. You're getting the oh wow. That's 30. I mean, you've got the wave trend crossing up the 99 log MA right now. Where's this down here? 409. Top side of the 15-minute, 412. Yeah, you were asking about those 412s. That might not have been a bad call. Just boom, quick scalp, bam.
Yep.
What did you say? Those
futures? I sold some futures off at 75 or 64. Now, you know what I mean? I got that one. I was asking because I didn't have much shit up for that.
Right. Yeah,
but I don't know how much to the down. You know what I mean? I'm just taking a little profit here. I only sold a couple of them, so it's not a big deal.
Right. I mean, like on this 4 hour, this thing just pulled down right back to the top of this power mean band. Watch. It was right there. It was, yep, boom, dead on it. Dead on it. Now, can it sustain itself? Can it sustain itself here? Here's the top of the weekly right here, right about 413. Right about 413. This is the area where the bulls are going to try it. Right now, the bulls are definitely, right? They ran it up. Probably took profits. Bears trying to run it back down, or hell, that's just the bulls taking profit, right? Because what is it? If you're long, you're putting in a sell order.
412.69 is the middle of the weekly. It's also one of my RWTs to the T.
right?
To the penny.
So these bulls are right here now. They're right at about 413. But I mean, I'm telling you, hell, they might try to keep it up here above 414 in the 68.3 Laplace on the daily. This is the battle. The bears are like, oh shit, this is getting serious. We got to do something about this. Could be a little battle here, indeed. Let's see. What time is it? God, it's already 10:40. How did an hour and 40 minutes go by this fast? Holy shit. Holy crap.
Yeah, when time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, here, hold on too. I gotta take a leak. Hey.
Bio break time. This bio break time is brought to you by Alpha Trading. The Alpha Trading Group has a wonderful and friendly Discord you can join for free. Come on in, check out the Volatility Starter Pack of indicators, and you'll learn the fundamentals of trading with our Alpha Volatility Percentage indicator, together with the Alpha Trading Pearson Correlation indicator, which those two indicators alone will teach you how to use volatility to trade with the correlation of the volatility and the price action, which together give you the tendency of the direction of the volatility and the price action. And not only that, you'll get access to the Alpha Laser Returns indicator. On top of that, you can grab for free from our TradingView profile the AVQ indicator, which is a massively powerful and highly directional indicator. You'll learn how to use all that for free in our Discord. Once you're done learning that and you've asked a bunch of questions in our Discord, you can ask for the 2-week free trial of our premium indicators, and you'll get a baker's dozen or more of some of our very best premium indicators. And you won't have to pay a thing for a couple of weeks while you try it and learn it and ask any questions. And you can be like other traders who are in this very live stream right now, who have done that exact same thing and are now using our indicators to trade regularly. And they managed to learn it in a couple of weeks, so we know it is absolutely doable. Anyway, you're welcome. Come on in. I hope you enjoyed. We are a friendly group. And on that note, happy. Thank you for the sound effect. If anybody else wants to chime in or ask any questions or say anything about anything you're looking at, by all means. Question time.
Jeez, I got lost. It happens. Boy, if you could just see my desk right now, it is a train wreck. God, I'm so embarrassed. Good thing you don't see it. You just see me, and I'm usually a train.
And being one of them new traders into this VEPS, I'm only going to comment that you might need to spend a few minutes and really put some time in listening and focusing. But this is the real deal. There's no doubt about it. Just our conversation this morning's pretty well said it all.
Mm.
That was a very good morning for me.
Nice.
So
beautiful. Yeah, it just takes some time.
I'm glad to hear that. And as always, like you said, our conversation this morning, we're always open for conversation, whether it's on the live stream or in the chat group. I mean, you're a perfect example of someone who's come in here and learned how to do this. And you see that we're, always open to helping people and stuff. So I'm really glad.
And you don't just answer any question shallow.
No, man.
There's no shallow answers.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We're trying to get depth and context. Absolutely.
Yeah, there's definitely no shallow answers for sure in any of this.
How do you put a sound on here?
Now P-Funk wants.
It says I have no permission to do it.
It's right down there.
Man.
Like
we're knocked out in the corner here, man.
The bottom left, under where it says voice connected, you see like the camera, all those icons. It's the far right one, open soundboard with the little music symbol.
User settings.
No. Where the little gear is, go up with your mouse pointer. You see it looks like a music album.
Yeah, it's all the way to the left.
Yeah. Bottom left.
And then you see sound.
I click on it. And then it says Alpha Trading sounds, add sound, and then Discord sounds. I can't. It's telling me I add sound. I have no permission.
Okay, press the arrow on the Discord sounds so you can drop down the menu.
I wonder if you need, you might need nitro.
No, you don't.
You
No,
don't?
you don't.
Okay.
Well, I didn't mean to sidetrack there. I just thought it would be an easy fix, but I can't do it. It's okay.
I'll do it. Help you.
Let's go back to real stuff. I'm sorry. This is nonsense.
Oh, God.
It doesn't let you click on the existing library of like 6 default sounds.
No, it just says there's two things. It says alpha trading, and there's a plus add sound. And I click on that. It says I do not have permission. And then Discord sounds. It only has quack, air horn, cricket, golf clap, sad horn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all we have.
Those are the things you can use. You can click on those icons.
Yeah, but I mean, I want to add more than that. Is there a way to do that?
Right. If I want to add more, I think then you need a nitro for that, and we have to.
Oh yeah.
Else.
Oh shit.
But if there's any sounds you want to add in particular, you can just send them or share them in the chat. They have to be MP3 format or something like that, and then we can easily add them.
We need a nice wolf howl. We need a wolf howl. We need
Need some theme music.
yeah.
Some
Need some theme music. A little Star Wars.
Yeah. Little theme music.
Yeah. Can't go wrong.
Some random fun sounds.
Some random fun sounds. Oh, now you got Yasha churning and turning and churning.
And maybe a fuck you here and there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any news? Any news? We need that one.
You. Fuck you. And here's a fuck you for you too.
Yeah.
And here's a fuck you for you.
We need it. Exactly. Oh, yeah. 100%. We're just having fun now. We burned through these markets. I mean, SPY pretty much did exactly what we thought it was going to do. SPY, you're exactly who we thought you were. But it's it's only about 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This market's got 5 hours to do its thing. Yes, it does. But I'm telling you, man, these bulls are going to try to keep this thing up here. They're going to try to keep it up above the 68.3 Laplace. And you got the support of the weekly right here. The bears already tried to push it down. Right? Whoop, right back up. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Especially we're getting into we're getting close to ending the stream here. Let me see. We do fine. Yeah, 4 hour. And wants to stay. It can stay above here. It can stay above here for sure. There's no doubt. It's hovering right around the top of the daily.
Why pump? Is Dixie still going down? I honestly haven't been looking at the charts only for like an hour interval.
Dixie. Oh, hell, where's Dixie? Damn it. Forgot I had there it is. Is that rain?
Is it down? Because that's quite a serious movement for SPY. I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that pull back up like that.
It dumped back down below the weekly. Now it's below the weekly and the daily. Dixie could just be jacked right down here, man. Could literally be jacked. On this 4 hour candle, I mean, it dumped down below. Here was a 68.3 plus. First standard deviation. Second standard deviation on this 4 hour candle. Closed that 15-minute candle below. Ran a wick right up to it. Rejected. If I can't get back up above there, you're going to see this real fast. Real fast. Right back down to where? Top side of the 68.3 Laplace. I mean, Dixie literally almost did a 2 SD move to the top side. Now it's coming back down. Coming back down. Here's the tight daily range. Said it was going to trend today. Did. Trend right up to almost a 2 SD level.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And now it's coming right back down. All right.
What's your thoughts on oil? Obviously, I'm seeing a few thumbnails of oil come out.
Yeah.
No one really did, but
yeah, doing its thing. Let's look at oil on let's see where these UPMs are. Look at futures too. There we go. What the hell was that? So what are we on here? A daily? Yeah, I mean oil got so far outside the power mean band. There was the wave trend test right there. Popped up. They had another plan. They ran this thing all the way down below the power mean band. Look where the wick just went. right to where it's flipped, where it's starting to flip back up bullish. What is that? Where's a 4 hour? How far below did this thing drop on the 4 hour? Yeah, this thing's making its way right now. We're probably going to, I mean, like outside the power mean band here. All right, but wave trend.
Was it sort of?
Found support. Found support on the bottom side of the power means, then just dumped out. Is it making its way back up now for a wave trend test? Probably not today. I mean, it could. It's going to be, I mean, it's only about, not too far, to be honest. 1.5 or something. Rip up, test this wave trend, or is it going to happen coming into the new week and new month? It's definitely on a mission now. Get back up in there. Got back up in the power mean bands. It's just with every little push and pull, man, it's just reacquiring all these different lengths of power means till eventually you get to the wave trend. And where is the 33? Why is that thing not populating? And this is wild.
So here's a question I have for you then. If you take like this, the crude oil futures, okay, just using crude oil, you go down, say you start at 24 hours, you go down to 4 hours, you go to 1 hour, 33 minute down. Every time you change that UPM completely changes. Okay, so your workflow as you're going down from 24 hours to a minute, how are you deciding which is the one that they're following? Or which one are you giving priority to?
Well, that's none of them. Remember, that's just, I'm looking, okay, so on each time frame, obviously you're going to have a different power mean. And I'm looking like, what is the overall picture telling me? Like, where is it in the power means on each specific time frame? What needs to happen? You know, on the lower time frames, are we way outside the power mean band? You know, where, so,
Like start with 24 hour here and do that. You know what I mean? Let's do 24 hour down the way you would normally do it on this crude oil real quick.
Well, the first thing I see is it ran it to the top side outside the power mean band. So you came back, tested the wave trend, they tried to run it back up, rejected all the way outside the bottom side. And now look, so is it coming back to the wave trend right now? So that's what the daily looks like. First you were at the top side, dumped to the bottom. Now it's making its way back up. Let's see, 12 hour finding support on the Fisher. All right, so that would lead me to believe that was the local low here. Just looking at the 12 hour, and wait, and where was that 12 hour? So you got the wave trend 77.5 on the 12 hour. What about the daily? Same area, right? A tick over 77 on the daily. So what about the 4 hour? You were outside the power mean band. We were already below it here. So you're seeing how the power mean band is being respected in the wave trend. Yep. And so now where's the wave trend on the 4 hour? Same area, man. So like 77.14 here on the 4 hour. See the 90 minute, which is charging. And look, man, they're just clearing out positions. This is party time as it makes its way up. Already there. Already. So on the 90 minute, that's the first time frame where we're dropping out to the bottom where we reacquired the wave trend. And now you're you actually closed above it, dumped back down, pulled right back up. I mean, this thing is looking bullish now to me. So, but we're down on the 90. I think this goes into next week because this will flip bullish, catch up to the data set. See the 45. This thing could be at the Fisher or let's see. I'm not going to make that. Let me see here. Where are we? Because 90 and 45, big change. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, see,
you're explaining. So look, it's getting all the way up towards your whatever that pink line is up there.
Yeah, this is the 99 log MA, which is a great point. And look, that's at 76.16. You can see the power mean band's already almost, so you got about three lengths left. You can see the rejection off the reverse Fisher right here. Pulled back down. You're getting ready to get this cross. The wave trend's going to cross back up here at some point. Maybe by the end of the day, this 45 minute. Yeah, by the end of the day, you're probably going to have this cross back up. Here was a test down here, maybe a little pre-test of this cross, but it's going to cross somewhere out here at about 75.
I appreciate what you did there, man. That explained what it was. That just what you did there. That's perfect. That's all I needed
Yep.
to know. I
Okay.
appreciate it.
But yeah, that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm
Yeah,
doing.
thank you. All right, I'm gonna take a phone call. Thanks for doing that for me. I really appreciate it.
You are welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Take your call. Let's see here. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? And that's why, you know, we want everybody to understand. It's like I'm not looking at a 5-day and going, this is what the data set's going to do. It's just all part of a workflow. Because when it all breaks down, we're trading intraday volatility, whether it be 0 DTE options, right? Futures, trading that future delta, which a lot of people say can't be done. It's like one of the dumbest things to do. That's not what futures are for. Futures are used to hedge options positions. I beg to differ. Not that that's definitely what futures are for, but when you create a strategy using indicators that aren't lagging, where you understand what the algos are doing, this is where the algos are trading. They're not. You think the algos are swing trading? They're not. Hello. They're intraday trading every day. The volatility in the markets. Drop down on the 1 minute and look at the data sets. It's incredible. It's incredible. And it's all divergence driven most of the time. Most of the time, all the ebb and flows in the data set, it's all divergence. All right. But yeah, so I didn't even go to the 33 on oil. But yeah, oil's starting to come out of the bottom here, which I don't want to see. I want to see this shit about $50 a barrel. Although I got gas yesterday with my discount, though, from buying groceries, whatever the hell that is. $3 a gallon or something. I was like, oh, this is nice. Good stuff. Oh, so look where you are at the 33. So on the 45, weren't quite at the 99 log MA, are now. This is a bear. Literally, when I say this is a bear, bears are here. Right? So this is what I'm looking at. So right now, going into the end of the day, I'm like, well, look where the 33 minute is. There's such a low probability of this getting above that area. Let me see something here. And look where you're at. You're at the top side of the 68.3 Laplace on the daily. So there's a 68.3% chance the data set's going to close in this range today already. So the probabilities are there. Almost a 70% probability. And then you're looking on that 33 and seeing where you're at. Boom. That's rejection city usually. Where to? Probably right back down. 74.95, 75 area. But this thing looks like it's revving up going into the new week. You just had the cross up, the wave trend of the Fisher. Yeah, this thing actually doesn't look too bad. What time is it? 10:57. Yeah, we're going to wrap this up. And I'm going to be watching crypto over the weekend. And if we do have a move, let me pop this back on Bitcoin. Because remember, traditional markets are, what am I doing? Traditional markets are closing. Crypto doesn't close till Sunday night. Crypto doesn't close till Sunday night. And I believe Sunday is the 30th. Am I correct? So you're literally going to have the weekly and the monthly close, just like we did. Was it last month? Same thing happened. So we're getting both these closes at the same time. Monday's going to be fun. Sunday nights are going to be fun to see where these new ranges on Bitcoin populate. Let me switch this to Bitcoin. Index. Yes. 33 minute. No. 4 hour. Yes.
Oh, Scott, by the way, did you see that stock top?
Yeah. I looked at it.
TOP.
Yeah. Crazy.
Wow.
I
It
think
goes from $6 to $2.50. It's a brokerage firm. It's a futures brokerage firm.
wow.
It's now back at 144 right now, down from 50 this morning.
Oh yeah, it's going to pull back hard. It was above.
MEGL.
It was above the daily 5th standard deviation. That is not acceptable.
I'll call you back in a few minutes, okay?
Yeah. Oh hell, we're going to be gone probably, but yeah. Let me see here. Look at the volatility. Volatility on Bitcoin dropped from about a 64 to a zip. 0. Nothing. And man, oh man. This thing could be ebb and flowing into a pullback. Not gonna lie. That thing contracted positively correlated. Fell off a cliff positively correlated. That's why. This is what we're seeing. We're seeing a little down move here. Seeing a little down move on BTC. Hanging up But like the bulls are definitely going to try to close this thing out above 29. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if they try to run this to 30 by Sunday. Let me see something real quick. UPM's not going to populate on the 4-hour, huh? Or the daily. Come on, you. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely going to try to keep it up here above this 9 log MA. 28.8 area. We'll be interested. I'm going to keep tabs on it this weekend. If something does happen, we get a run up or something, we'll do a stream tomorrow maybe. I'm pretty busy, but yeah, I like talking about it, so we'll take precedent over what I'm doing. All right, guys. Definitely want to thank everybody giving that continued support in the Discord. You guys are awesome. We thank you a lot for being there. If you're watching on TradingView, hit that rocket icon. Help this video get out to the other traders on the platform. Everybody needs VEPS in their life. All right, we're not here to bash traditional TA traders. We're just here to get you to realize you're using lagging indicators in a random market at that. The smart people, when you hear that, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. Those are the people that we want to attract, all right? Because this is all math-based. This takes a lot of thought. A lot of thought has to go into this. You know, we're not looking to attract the degens. They're never going to get it. They're never going to get it. They're going to always use leverage. It's just ridiculous. This isn't leverage trading. This is understanding what the algorithms are doing, running in a random distribution model. There's only one way to track a data set that way: building indicators on returns using volatility, entropy, probability, and statistics, the VEPS. Alpha trading invented this, invented the name. There's been options traders that have been building volatility indicators for decades, using the distribution for decades to project out a price range, to see where possibly, what are the probabilities? Where are those ranges in the future in options, right? What's the expected move? What are the first and second standard deviations on the intraday, right? On the 0 DTEs. This is all very important information. And then again, wherever you're watching, YouTube, Twitch, TradingView, Discord, we appreciate all your views. And if we don't see you on the weekend stream, if nothing happens in the markets, and we'll see you Monday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the monthly and weekly open in traditional markets. We might, since it's the end of the weekly and monthly, maybe we do a Sunday stream. It'll be a little late. It'll probably be a few hours, or actually, when is it, 8 p.m.? Probably only be a couple hours, maybe an hour after the open. We'll see what's up. We will see what's up. Maybe do a Sunday night stream. That'd even be better. Get a little head start on YouTube Jimmy, right? Before he starts poisoning everybody's minds with his foolishness. With all that being said, wherever you live at on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, and evening. See you guys. Alpha Trading out.